Shut up about updates. I don't care. Hey Ninja. Oh, I just mowed the lawn and the fucking air conditioning turned on and it feels really good. Hmm. There's only welcome. The air conditioning turned on and oh, it feels so good. Hmm. I don't have a plan, but I have an idea. So if we compliment her, she wants to get married. Yeah, it was hot. That fucking sucks, Ninja. Especially since none of that money goes to me. Hey, Cat. We're going to marry Amy. I am very tempted just to steal that. Oh, fuck. Damn it, I was expecting to do something easy. Oh, oh there's commands up the wazoo. What shall I really do? Because if I do this pose, but better, then you go to the bathroom. This can be a scene I work on. Steal all the stuff I want to steal. Mm. Is the third one a snake? Janitor. Was it the J? Although I like how I designed that. That's good. Okay. This is that two or three? Original is an alpha. Pretty much. Because this was build 2. Yeah, that's fucking build. Is that build 2? Yeah, that's build 2. Yeah, I tried to do like first person designs and all that shit. Didn't do that well. Let's see. Because, like, we have this map right now. So colorful. Oh, yeah, the fucking. That's a story to tell, actually. Back when I used Python, Zell Graphics did not support anything but GIF. So I could only use GIFs. And because of how MS Paint handles things, I had to save it as this color scheme, because these were the only colors unaffected when you save a GIF. Basically, if I save a GIF, it fucks up all the colors, it changes it, so there's only 8, because this is a 3-bit color palette. And then let's see, I ran it through this, I believe. Yes. This very simple program basically turns the 8 colors into whatever RGB you give. And then that's how I turn things into like this. So I basically worked around the limit. Although Zell Graphics now does support PNGs, which is good. Like a huge detour. Yeah, and then these are PNGs. Yeah, because I use C#. So I use PNGs, and that, as you can see here, every single scene is an image. Oh, reuses the same background? Nah, it's a different image. Okay, no. Same background? Nah, different image. Same background? Nah, different image. Same? Nah, different. Nah. Everything is a different image. Is this showing properly? Okay, it is. I like the trophies, though. I think I did good. Use Google Drive. That should help. Oh, God. Okay. I forgot. There's a second title screen that nobody can see. Yeah, put it on Google Drive. In the next one? What do you mean the next one? This is build 3. This is build 4. Everything's a part. Everything's a background, everything's a sprite. Seriously, that's how a lot of this stuff works fine. Like if I say moo, look at that. Look at this beautiful voodoo doll. Designer, randomize. Voodoo doll. If I make them dark, black, black, voodoo doll. We actually did this a couple days ago. And the way it's set up was quite interesting, actually. Because if I open up the address 2, you can see it's black. But actually, it's not. It's very close to black. What the game does is it tints it. 5 hours, jeez. I'm actually proud of this code I stole. But if I go to tint image. There it is. Tint function. And ignore the most likely terrible programming. It has a lot of colors saved. Like here's cow medium. So new game, turn right, moo, eat yourself. This is cow pale. If I cow olive. There we go. Slightly different. There's normal medium. There's cow medium. Welcome back, Tom. It only looks that bad because this is all one line of code. And I stretch it out to like make it look better. But yeah, so there's a lot of colors saved, so randomize. All of this, what you're seeing, is mostly one sprite set. Because the skin is the same. There's only 3 hairstyles, but all the colors are the same. Top is the same. The bottoms. Like, last time, skin tones weren't actually their own thing. Where are they? Here, this skin one. Although skin is slightly different. Look at that, 50, 50, 50. 25, 25, 25. Now the reason for that is actually quite simple. Let's look at magenta. So what it does is it multiplies the red by 50, the green by 1, the blue by 50. So 5 times 50 is 250. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 50 is 250. So it's very close to pure magenta. But the issue is, skin tones are a tiny bit different. Mainly because they're quite easy to get wrong. So if I did this, or they're quite easy to get different. I don't know, let's say 233, 233. I didn't save it. You can see it's different. And I think the other one was actually 244, 200, 200. So it was just, hey, Pearl, welcome. I'm talking about skin tones. So to get this as close as possible, rather than 250, 200, 200. Rather than multiplying, I added. Which is what this does down here. So pale, it adds 255 to the red, 200 to the green and blue. We've got olive, medium, dark, pale, olive, medium. Although dark cow is literally just this. Yeah, YouTube is not good right now. Everyone's getting ads. I'm getting no money. What the fuck is this? There's so many ifs. Oh. Sorry, this function. Some clever math. Yeah, it's simple. This function, which seems pretty bloated, actually does this. You saw that, right? New game. Turn left. It's highlighted. It's highlighted when I move to a new scene. And then, let's see, if I turn that on, it's still there. So that's what that function does. It just keeps the button highlighted when you move to a new scene. Is it too long? Yeah, I just mowed the lawn. Ah, this function. It's actually very simple. So if I hit the back button, and then full screen. See. So if you hit F11, it's not that like good. So if I full screen then hit F11, it still minimizes, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's just an F11 key. Okay. Maybe I should actually get to work now, huh? I mean, a lot of like, I think the main issue is deaths turn into this, but scenes are this. Sims 3 get to work. And let's see, the main reason for that is there's scene load, which does what this does. But I don't have one for death, because each death is kind of its own thing. Or it's supposed to be. I mean, if I break the car. Versus if I oink at the... Is it? Yeah, if I oink at the date. Let's see, if I eat myself. I moo again and then run inside. Yummy beef. Or if I turn left to go to Japan and fail chopsticks. That's an ending, hold on. If I turn left, go to Japan and do drugs. Luca, hey! I did this ending. I did this death on stream. Oh god, that fucking... Let's see, is it here? No, it's not. Orange triangle chips. Let's see, that is... Here it is. Here's the fucking... Here's the code for this death. What does it do again? Okay, so this is all one line of code. But since it's so bulky, I did what I did. One candy, same. Let's see, so list dank basically has these random words. Wow! Wait, no. Wow. I can't do the wow. Orange triangle chips, illuminate. Damn son, where'd you find this? Wombo combo, MLG Pro, ooh baby a triple, burrito bell, mountain dab. It has a lot of stuff. Okay. Ah, yes, that's what it does. You see these? Continue in main menu. All of these in the background are also buttons that you just can't highlight. How the fuck did I do that? That's why. You can't highlight the other buttons when you're in a death scene. You can only highlight these two. Sorry, I think that's how I programmed it. So it takes the first two buttons, and then it gives the third button a random saying, and then this gives it random coordinates. So it can be here, it can be tiny, it can be over here, it can be over there. And then let's see. Okay, so this sets it as 11, the buttons. And let's see, what else does it do? Ah, it changes the fill color to a random color. Like all of that. And where does it do the random image? Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know where it does the image. Oh, nope, here it is. Sorry, it was hiding. It takes the remaining 3 sprites. Ignore Bed 2 and Pizza Box 1. Bed 2 and Pizza Box 1 are being used... they're basically being assigned to dummy work before being assigned to what really needs to be done. So, like, it chooses a cop, and then it gives the cop random hair. Let's see, so it does that for face, body, sprite 1, sprite 2. And then this, let's see, what does it do? Dank 1 to 4. And then it basically does the same thing down here. But it also gives a random rotation as well. I don't know what this one's for. Yeah, breakfast? Ooh. What you eating? Tomato milk. Ah, right, I worked on this yesterday. This was the old... Wait, no. Where's the... Ah, here's how it used to go. It would assign a temporary string. This is for cow. Ah, just toast? Not like sausage. Let's see. Cow plus skin, so pale, plus the pose. So you'll have like cow pale 1, cow medium 2, cow dark 1. Now it's just cow. Cow 1, cow 2. Ooh, you might have noticed file test. I'm proud of this one. There's actually 2 of these. I know, this is mind-blowing already. There's 2 of functions with the same name. Now here's why. Now what this does is... basically, if you accidentally delete a file, and it doesn't exist, it won't just crash the entire game. It will just set it to missing texture. But then there's this. Now, when you tint an image, it returns... the tinted image. So when you do a file test with the returned image, you can't just do that in this file test, because this is looking for a directory. Well, you can't have a directory to a file that isn't saved. So I put that into this file test. I don't know what the fuck this does, but it does it. Oh, right, okay, so you'll have image sprite tem. Now what that does is it's basically a dummy variable, but I can set pizza 3 to pants if I wanted to. So it was if I if I stop driving, Connors, eat pizza. So I can set this pizza to the pants, to the shirt, to the hair, to Casey's face or body. I could set it as the door. And I have self-provided limitations? Self-inflicted limitations. Where I only have 5 sprites for background. I only have 2 sprites for a character, so like Casey. And then 4 sprites for the character. Which is actually really useful, because as you saw earlier, I used the sprite face and sprite body for one of the cops when I was out of sprites. And then, as you can see, there's a ton of grid. That's so the image scales properly. In quotes, properly. And the idea is, if you go here, it's gonna look alright. Now, here's the reason why I did it with so many tiny grid spaces. Because here's a story. I would say it's a story I don't normally tell, but I tell it far too often. This. Sprite C-sharp choices. Everything looks normal, right? I need to reach out. But you'll see everything looks normal until I stretch. This was my first attempt in making sprites rather than just static images. And if I remember correctly, these are just kind of placed there. There's no grid, they're just placed there. So if I stretch this out, they're using stretch to fill. So if I do this, the background image won't fill because it's, you know, it's already hitting the corners or the edges. But the fire, on the other hand, this one's already touching an edge somewhere, but if I stretch it out, it will try to reach the other edges. Let's see. Yeah, so that's touching one of these edges. But if I move it, it can now stretch out until it touches the top edges, in which case it stops. So this is why I remade the game, and I'm so happy. Because, come on, like, look at this. It's all treated as one image. The text also scales when you make it bigger. Because that one's also a story. Fuck, I've got so many stories about programming this. Like with this outline text box or text block. I wanted to do outline text, kind of like here. I searched and searched, and someone said, "Hey, I made a class that does that." So I stole it. I can't steal it when they offer it. But I need to find it again so I can put them in the credits, because every single thing is an outline text block. Oh, I have another story, don't I? I mean, I could talk about how this is... Let me just... How it's a... Am I in the credits? Nobody's in the credits. As of right now, the credits don't exist. So we have this. As you can see, they're very similar. But here... Same basic idea, but everything's different. Because it's not a redraw, it's a redesign. Because if we go and see... Whoops. We go and see Amy. The Pooh logo, yeah. As you can see, she's still in her purple dress, but she doesn't wear a purple dress normally. Here she is. Redesigned. I mean, it's not really a redesign when she's existed prior, but eh. Oh yeah, another redesign. If I moo at her, you can see these two are basically the same idea. But as you saw earlier, she uses a voodoo doll now. Although here's one of the rare things where the redesign's the same as the redraw. Because this was a joke that was just funny to me and a group of friends. Here's when it started to become public, so I was like, oh, I'll change that. Because you're literally looking down at your tits. Yeah. And let's see, if we turn left... Look at that. These both are basically the same image, just better quality. And then you got this. You've got Isabel, the flight attendant, or the secretary desk lady. Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to fix that. You see that, right? Isabel is in front of the desk. Why did no one tell me Isabel's in front of the desk? So yeah, these are different. If we go to Japan, these two are the same. This one's wildly different. Although if we do drugs... Wow. Damn, she's short. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix her. So that should be simple enough, because if I just... Whoops. The fuck does Command D do? If I just search desk... Okay, so if I set that to... 4... Oh, are the sprites on 5? I think they're on 5, 6. Is stream lagging? Huh, I have no dropped frames, so I guess it might just be you? Cat and Dom, what's your status? There we go, fixed. Oh, shit. If I just hold F11, it breaks it. There we go, that's a tiny bit better. Now she's no longer in front of the desk. Download my games for Steam. Oh, fuck, you restarted. Or you reinstalled Steam. I would not have done that. That was actually my last resort for when Sims 3 didn't work. And, yeah, clearing my cache. Or cache, whatever. Fixed it. Don't know what the issue is. I'm still just very concerned about it. Yeah, I just had to find the proper file. Now, fixing this... Ugh. Do you just look at the code for this? Okay, that's just... No, that's not choose, is it? No, that's this. Okay. Looks normal already. Oh, here you go. Look at all these ifs. Yeah, I don't think there's a single function in here. Holy shit, there's not. There's not a single function. It's all one function. No wonder why there's so much fucking code. Although it's only 200 kilobytes. How much is... Look at that. The C# project file. Look at that. For build 4. It has a smaller file size than my Python. Holy shit. I believe I'm looking at the right one. Main window.xaml.cs. And window.example.cs. Yep. That's fucking insane. I mean, the game quality is better. Now I have actual functions, which is good. There's so many functions here. Because, like, just from the start, we got loop, which doesn't work because I can't figure out how to do loops. Timer task, timer state. I'm basically just trying to update it every, like, 30th of a second. See, we've got functions for whenever a button is pressed. Which, you know, does a lot of stuff. See, we've got 11 buttons, which is just clicking. Yeah, got a lot of that. Let's see, we've got death button, which is actually a pretty simple, if not bloated, function. Basically what it does is it sets all the buttons in the back. Let's see. Yeah. So, and basically this just makes it easier for me to work with buttons. So whenever you die, it runs this file. Or it runs this function. So as you can see, the main two buttons are 10. Well, these are -10. Hold on. Okay, good. Let's see, set button. Once again, it's a bloated function, but it's pretty good. Basically, whenever a button is in the top left corner, it hides it. So you only see the things you can interact with. You don't see like a mess of buttons everywhere else. And I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know why there's all of this. Why does it need to set... Oh, it needs to set it because it didn't already. Okay. Set sprite. Look at this. Look at this tiny fucking function. Only partially bloated. So this displays face chords, body chords. Ah, so this is for like Amy, Casey, Gracie, Isabel. It's basically that. If it hides it, it puts it back. If not, it puts it to 3. Ah, so I could have just put it in 4. And then it sets the grid spot. Ah, set scene is a pretty bloated one, but it does what it needs to. It does the file test for all the images and all 5 sprites. It sets the text to the text, narrator to the narrator. Let's see. What is this doing? Sprite 1.set value grid z index. Ah! This sets it to the proper z coordinate. And then it sets it to the x and y coordinates. Ah, and this one's for the rotations. Button color. Look at how bloated this thing is. This thing could probably be ran in 1 line of code. But basically, it's pretty simple. It sets the fill to each of the 10 buttons and the stroke to each of the 10 buttons. Sorry, I'm just going through. I like how I wrote everything here. Just a tiny bit bloated. Let's see, character. If it hides it, it just hides it and then does nothing else. Although it does still properly set the coordinates. And test if it's sideways or not. Weird. If it's not hidden, it puts it to 1, 1, 1, and 2. I don't think it even uses string temp over here. Yeah, because that was this. Actually, no, that was basically that. Now it's this. Oh yeah, sorry, I remember why I was doing this. As you can see here, when I highlight these buttons, these are actual buttons, like button function buttons. But you can't customize a button in C Sharp. Like, you can set the background and the text, but that's it. Can't do anything else with a button. So I did this. I've got the text block in a view box, in a grid, in a border. And then basic functions. If it enters button 1, it sets the button's background. When it leaves it, it resets the background. Yeah, so I did all of this. I could have just easily done a border, but I wanted the text. But I also wanted the text to grow when you expand the window. So in order to do that, I had to put the text block in a view box. But the view box, when you highlight a view box, it doesn't show the border. It shows the text. So if I would highlight this as it's only a view box, it would just be around the text. So I wanted to fix that. So I put it in a border. Borders can only have one child. And apparently if a child has a child, it counts as 2 children. So I put it in a grid, which counts as 1 child no matter how many children it has. So basically it's 2 buttons squished together into one. I think? No, never mind. Sorry, I thought half the stuff was in the text block. It's not. But yeah, so mouse left button up, mouse right button up, mouse enter, mouse leave. Yeah. That limitation too. Yeah, it's weird. Although like Google always helps. I just love how cute Isabelle looks. Just fucking look at her. She's adorable. Tell an offensive joke, and I died. Look at that fucking elbow. Why do I imagine if someone was playing my game and it was like, oh my god, they're both white and they're both brown hair. This game is racist. And then they die again and it's different. That was actually one of my concerns. Because back when oh god, I'm gonna have to bring it up again. Back when I was in my SJW phase, I wanted to be, like, inclusive and stuff. So when I did this, I was like, oh, people are gonna think I'm a racist because every character is white. So then I did this, and, like, yeah. And then when I did this, It was mainly because I couldn't care less. Although, fucking look at the improvement here. Although I did get rid of, like, the bullet holes and stuff. Because it turned the bomb joke into a less offensive joke. That's why it's a mildly offensive joke. Oh, God, that's stupid. Oh, God, what? Look at the fucking heads. Got fucking pool balls over here. Oh yeah, what was it? If I turn right, moo again, stay put. You stay where you are. A drunk driver hits you, killing you instantly. Game over. This only has 6 colors, I think. Pool balls, that's what their heads look like. Because it has, what, black, gray... Okay, black, gray, green, yellow, red, magenta, blue? Yeah, and then I used dithering. Terrible dithering. But now if I do that here... New game, turn right, move again, stay put. Oh, fuck. I'm still at 0 drop frames. Huh. I mean, I guess this one makes more sense, because it's not... You're not looking right at the road, you're looking across it. I just didn't put a sunset there, I guess. And then look at this. Can't believe people actually enjoyed Build 3. I mean, Build 3's jank. Okay, how about we do a missing feature of the game? Because I just realized it's missing. Okay, new game, new game. Okay, let's see. Stop driving, stop driving, stop driving. Look at the hospital scene. You know, I don't know if this was a redraw or a redesign, because they're all basically the same. Just kind of improved upon each other. Like, look at this. This is terrible. Look at this. This is less terrible. Look at this. Beautiful. Because I believe I've gone from terrible drawing to simplified style. So the art's not that bad. Okay, so what is it? Crap yourself. You crap yourself. Crap yourself. You crap yourself. You can't crap yourself here. So I think we need to program shitting yourself. The only reason I didn't do that is because there's this. Not like this, but if you call a nurse, tell her you crapped yourself, she'll leave after cleaning you up. Although you can crap yourself to death. That's a narrator ending. Although, there is one thing. Whoops. If you turn on the wipers... The narrator breaks your car in the middle of the highway, killing you. Game over. So whenever you piss off the narrator... I'll kill you. Game assets? Actually, yes. Because it's the scene from... It's a scene with Amy's. Is that build 4? No, no, that's a purple dress. That's build 3. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Now you made me want to do that. Is it in new scenes? Thinking it's in new scenes. It might just be in normal scenes, though. No, no, no. There's no way it's in scenes. Here's a lot of game assets from Build 3. Many of which are just recolors of Build 2. Seriously. Very small changes from Build 2. I've worked out like a lot of... Oh wait, those are nipples. Oh no. Ah, back when we were dating Shazay. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that character. I forgot there's hell. There's the Giants, which never really got included. Where's the... I thought it'd be here somewhere. Well, I can't find it. That'd be not hard to miss. Oh, maybe it is in normal scenes. Let's see. So yeah, I tried to do it in my small pixel style. But then it didn't really look that good, so I... Oh yeah, this is what happens when you save it as a GIF. Look at that fucking... Look at the retro look. Yeah, more or less. I'm having fun, though. Look at the old fucking style of this. You know, maybe I should bring that back. Put this as like a mini game. Put this as like a DLC. Ah. So this is build 2. God, that looks utterly atrocious. It's even more pixelated than the Atari. Yeah. Oh yeah, build 2 is the only one with... the only one with some sort of credits. Hey, Dom, is that you? That is you. Oh, it looks so atrocious. No, that's not my email. You have no proof. I still say it's amazing what you can do with just colored outlines. Although that belly button, I changed that to be more anime. But look at the fucking airplane. The airplane looks like it was dropped. We've got a run over airplane over here. What else is over here? Kind of like old stuff. Oh yeah, this scene. If you... Okay, so if you call a nurse, did the zombies get me? There's a zombie outbreak. Eat the nurse as well. Here's what build 3 looks like. Zombie-gratulations. Did the zombies get me? I know. Damn it. Okay, stop driving, call a nurse. Did the zombies get me? There's a zombie outbreak. Eat the nurse too. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Although I will have to redo this one as well. You team up with the zombie and eat the nurses too. Look at that. The hair is obviously different. Or the... Yeah, different. The hair is obviously the same. This is supposed to be a gym. There's blueberry inflation for some reason. Wait, hold on. In build 3. Is that build 3? Hold on. It has to be build 3. You look beautiful. Say yes. Ditch the wedding. I'm sorry. Be happy. Have midlife crisis. Work out. Get a membership. Okay, so that's build 2. This is build 3. You spend a bunch of money on a gym membership you most likely won't use. With your new gym membership, you can start exercise any way you want. You can treadmill, punching bag, and lift weights. You go on the treadmill. Running is not recommended. Oh, is it not in build 3? Although, after walking over 500 miles in an afternoon, your heart explodes, killing you. So is that actually build 2? Turn right. You look beautiful. Say yes. Have a midlife crisis. Work out. Treadmill. Up there it is. So in this one, after you walk 500 miles, it does the lyrics. I didn't include that because I didn't want to get sued. I don't know though. I might include that again. For build 4. Yeah, come on, it's an Easter egg. That's what I'm gonna do, yeah. Okay, we need to make ourselves crap ourselves. Suit for lyrics. Yeah. Like, I was young, though. That was, like, junior year of high school, I think. I'm pretty sure the Proclaimers won't care about some indie game having lyrics after you click 500 times on a treadmill. Okay, let's have you crap yourself. I have an idea. Oh, I have a good idea. Okay, so you know in The Sims when they take a shit and it blurs the image, or it blurs the image, it blurs it. Why don't I do that for when you crap yourself? It's not gonna be brown. It's gonna be fucking Sim censored. You're just gonna see like a 3x3. Oh, by Tizoli. Is that a butt? That's a butt. I looked up sim blur to see like that. This. I like the 3x3 though. Well, if Tizoli's not here anymore, I think I'll call it here. Just get no work done at all. Just talking about my game. Although I will play some Minecraft later. No trouser mod. Oh yeah, I think I have the Death Note mod, so we can kill all men again, which will be nice. Cause I hate when they teleport. Okay, we'll be back. Just gonna do some Minecraft with Dom, my lover. Bye bye.